Well, the new truck, the beta truck style just came off the printer, and I threw it together so you could get a idea of what we have. You can see the detail in here is missing on mine, but you get the idea that the box and the shape is similar and the bearing caps are similar. One thing I had to do, and you'll notice it right away if you look right here, is I had to raise this up a little bit because the way I fasten in, I can't fasten in like they do with metal, and I'm using plastic bits, so I have to hinge it in between the wheels, and that requires me to push the wheels down. And when I do that, in order to assemble this, I have a hard time bringing these bits closer together. Here, everything is just flat as a pancake. You can see that. There's just a tiny bit of a divot. I have a divot, and I suppose I could try to cut it down. But I mean, I could try to cut it down. I suppose I could flatten it maybe another millimeter. So I could get that millimeter back. The other thing I wanted to show you was the extreme flexibility that we have. These wheels, get this out of the way for you, and if you look at this truck has, look at the range of motion, and it can go all the way down the other way, so you're looking at quite a bit of motion. Now, if I raise it up, that would cut it down, but that may not be a bad idea. It's got maybe like too much motion, you know, but it would give it's a very active suspension, and it rides very nice. It has like a spring, ride to it, so it's very, very nice. I don't see that the proportion on the width is a problem. I mean, they are thick. They're thick based on what I could do and how I had to do it, but they're not any wider than the factory ones. And I mean, they're overall width, but they don't stick out behind the car. Of course, this is the Northern. The Hudson would stick out a little further, but I don't know. And these will be in black when they're printed finally. And they're very strong. People had problems with some of my earlier ones being a little stiff, but these are going to be stiffer, stronger, more solid on the rails, more rolling capability, and the pickup's going to be better as well. So I feel good about it. I'm a little thinking maybe I ought to try to cut that down, bring that down, because I don't need all of that clearance. I can really close that down. So, and I need to shrink this knob up here, so I could do that while I do that. So it's maybe I'll bring it down, and I'll get that millimeter. I raised it up a millimeter. I can get it back, okay? So I can get it back to where it's nearly the hugging piece like that. So I'm not worried. I'm going to do that. I'll have to make the design change and then print that piece, this piece here. It's not a problem. Do it in an hour, okay? So that's good. We'll be okay. I just thought I'd throw this out there real quick so you can see what it's going to look like. Let's see. I don't know if I can put this on sort of, so you can see what it looks like. Kind of. It's going to look like, it's going to be up here. Oh, he's going to have to, yeah, he's going to have to shave his piece in, but that's okay. He can do that. Pretty interesting. Yeah, that's going to be, see how high that is? I'll bring it down a millimeter. That's reasonable. I should do that. That's not a big deal. And I still have the suspension. I have the stability. These are very sturdy. I think I might need to get my insert a little deeper. It looks like they're sticking out a tad. That may be the cause for this little flimsy look out here. I don't like that. I like it to be almost rigid when you put it together. All right, that's it. I gotta work out. I'm losing weight. I'm not feeling any better, but I'm losing weight. Maybe Margaret feels better. Starving, cutting back on my desserts and everything. Oh God. All right. I want that speaker here, but this is sort of like a clean spot I can get to. I'll get these up out of the way. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Oh, that's right. You come out because you're not glued in. Okay. There we go. Yep, we're getting there, Leon. I'll put the details on it, print it in black, and it will look like money, okay? It'll look like money. And I'll bring it down a millimeter. I'll tighten that up, that gap here. I'll tighten that gap up. Don't need it. You could hang down, but that takes space out I need on the inside for all the guts. Okay, I think I'll do that design work first thing in the morning, and then I will start to build the sound system and install it. The chuff sound. Because we are going to be close to operating this thing tomorrow. All right, gang. I guess this will be part 3. Okay, later.